Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Tina's Marvelous Math Mission. A special bedtime story for Tina. Once upon a time, in a land not too far away, there lived a little girl named Tina. Tina was an 8-year-old with a love for adventure and a curious mind that always seemed to be buzzing with questions. She was a bright and imaginative girl, always looking for new ways to learn and explore the world around her. Tina had just started 3rd grade, and her teacher, Mrs. Thompson, had given her a special set of flashcards called School Zone Multiplication 0 to 12 flashcards. These flashcards were no ordinary cards. They were magical, capable of transporting Tina to exciting places where she could learn and practice her multiplication skills. One evening, as Tina lay in bed, she decided to take out her flashcards and give them a try. Little did she know that this simple decision would lead her on a marvelous math mission. With a flick of her wrist, Tina's bedroom transformed into a vast, colorful multiplication wonderland. She found herself standing in the middle of a giant multiplication table, surrounded by numbers and equations. As Tina walked through the table, she noticed that each number had a unique and enchanting personality. The number 2 was mischievous and always seemed to be playing tricks on the other numbers, while the number 7 was wise and full of interesting facts. Tina smiled and realized that learning math could be so much fun. Exploring further, Tina stumbled upon a group of numbers having a multiplication race. They were competing to see who could solve the most equations correctly in the shortest amount of time. Tina decided to join in the race and put her multiplication skills to the test. As Tina raced against the clock, she felt a rush of excitement and determination. She knew that mastering multiplication was essential not only for her math class, but also for everyday life. Whether it was calculating the number of cookies she could bake or figuring out the time it would take to reach her favorite park, multiplication played a crucial role. With each correct answer, Tina felt a surge of confidence and joy. She realized that learning could be an adventure, and she was determined to conquer all the multiplication facts. As Tina neared the finish line, she heard a soft voice whisper, "Remember, Tina, it's not only about speed but also about accuracy and understanding." Startled, Tina turned around to find a wise old owl perched on a nearby branch. The owl was the guardian of the multiplication world, and she had been watching Tina's progress. Tina took a deep breath and slowed down. She carefully solved each equation, making sure to understand the logic behind the numbers. The owl nodded approvingly, and Tina crossed the finish line with a sense of accomplishment. With the race over, Tina thanked the owl for her guidance and made her way back to her bedroom. As she laid down in bed, she couldn't help but smile. She had discovered the magic of learning, and it was far more exciting than she had ever imagined. From that day forward, Tina continued her math adventures with the flashcards. She played games, solved puzzles, and even created her own multiplication stories. With each new challenge, Tina grew more confident in her math skills and developed a love for learning. And so, dear Tina, as you close your eyes and drift off to sleep, remember that learning is an adventure waiting to be explored. With your curiosity and determination, you can conquer any challenge that comes your way. Dream big, my dear, and let your imagination soar. Good night, Tina, and may your dreams be filled with marvelous math missions and endless possibilities.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.